What up, three times? You already know who it is. It's the one and only homie Chef, aka Wings912 on IG. That's WINGZZ912 on Instagram. You looking at me? Got an almighty shoe review, and we got a lot to talk about. Before we get started, appreciate you tapping in. If this is your first time tapping in, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscription button with the notification bell so you can stay tuned and tapped into whatever I drop with the content. You know what I mean? Granted, it is really busy right now. You know, we have work outside of, you know, some of our passions, but nevertheless, I still go ahead and drop content and quality heat. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you hit that notification bell, and while you at it, give me a thumbs up. If you feel compelled, leave a comment. I'll respond. Thanks in advance. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. We have been in our bag lately, you know what I mean? There's been a lot going on. We've been getting to it, you know what I'm saying? And let's talk about a few of the things that we actually grabbed. But before we get into that, the first thing I want to talk about is the current state of the tariffs. At this point, they are at 245%. Yes, 245%. That's an insane number, but it's had an offsetting crazy effect. What is starting to happen is a lot of the manufacturers in China are starting to expose the difference in cost of how much it costs for them to sell it to us directly rather than us going through our retailers and getting it. You know, now, granted, they have everything from clothing to purses and yes, down to sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And I've started to see a difference on my IG feed and on my TikTok feed with the algorithms and the way that things work. It's just mad shoes, you know what I'm saying? They all saying flawless batch this and flawless batch that, and they doing like they had Travis Scott's 2 for $100, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not gonna, you know what I mean, convert to it. I'm sorry, I can't do it, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, you know what I mean? And then it's still coming from across seas. They're still gonna have the tariffs on it. So do what you will with that information. But this whole tariff situation is just creating all kind of wild nonsense, man. And it's something that I've never seen before in my life, you know what I mean? So we're gonna see how far these trade wars go, you know what I mean? But never mind that. Let's talk about something dope. The first thing I want to talk about is a mail call. Yes, a mail call from my Supreme T. Last week, they had the Max B drop, and everybody was going crazy. And needless to say, I got this for a particular shoe. I will drop that shoe. But yeah, you know what I mean? You see that olive green, double XL, you know what I mean? Max BT, you know what I'm saying? Needed it for the culture because of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And it matches perfectly with what I wanted to go for. So I'll be talking about that soon. The next thing I want to talk about is the LeBron James doll. LeBron had a doll that dropped on Monday, and it went to Walmart and it dropped online. And needless to say, everybody's been going crazy about it. The doll retailed at $75, but you know, with LeBron and his legacy, we all know that's going to go up in value. And he's one of the first NBA players to actually have this doll, and it's one of the Barbie signatures Ambassador series. And yeah, you know me. Shout out to those involved to help me out. But yeah, I definitely grabbed two because I know when he retires, it's going to be crazy. I think he's going to retire soon, but he's already set the record for most points in an NBA career. He's over the 50,000 mark. And first father-son duo, you know, with Bronny. And I think he's waiting for Bryce, you know what I'm saying? And Bryce is that one. So I think he's going to be the first father to play with both his sons, and they're all going to play on the Lakers with Luka. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Lakers right now in the playoffs. And yeah, but these are crazy. They're on eBay, and there's a lot of good sales. And like I said, as you know, time goes on, championship. You know, if this is a championship season, first father-son duo to have a championship, yeah, you can see these going up in price. And first edition, it's crazy. I can't believe it. These dolls are gigantic. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, a lot going on in the resale community right now. Nevertheless, this shoe here that we're going to review today is very, very important because we were talking about legacies. This is one of the top 3 NBA players of all time. You know, very much a GOAT in a lot of conversations to a lot of people. And I'm talking about none other than Kobe Bryant. And You know what I mean? We had Kobe Day, and this shoe was released on a Sunday, 4/13. And shout out to the boy Squeeze, you know what I mean, holding it down, you know what I mean? He made sure I could get him in hand and give him a look because these are special to me, you know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to get my hands on my pair. But we gonna, you know how we rock. We start with the box. And that box is serious, you know what I'm saying? You see it all the way through and through. And the colors read multicolor, multicolor, multi. And I present the Kobe 8 Protro. What the? And now that we got them in hand, let's get into them. The iconic Nike Kobe 8 Protro What the Kobe, originally released in December 2013, and remains a highly coveted shoe for its unique design, paying homage to Kobe Bryant's legacy. The Nike Kobe 8 Protro What the Kobe is a vibrant masterpiece. It showcases nearly 30 different colorways from previous Kobe 8 releases. The reimagined design features a mismatched aesthetic, capturing the original eclectic spirit. The right shoe has an electric orange base with the striking Volt swoosh. In contrast, the left shoe sports a deep night base, an electric orange swoosh, and an oversized 3M reflective Nike branding on the medial side panel. The semi-translucent outsoles also differ, creating a visually dynamic pair that stands out on and off the court. All right, so boom, I want to start off by saying much love and appreciation to Vanessa Bryant. I think she really understands Kobe's legacy, and then not only that, but Gigi's legacy and her love for basketball. And I think she really wants to get people the pairs that they love and the pairs that were good for Kobe. I guess some of Kobe's probably favorites, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this shoe right here is one of those ones that hit that mark, you know what I'm saying, where it's just a very special shoe, you know what I mean? Kobe 8 Protro, one of the more comfortable pairs that I do like, I can't lie. These dropped 12 years ago in 2013. To have an aspect for 30 different, 30 different pairs of his shoes, all encompassed in these two shoes, and then, the mismatch aesthetic, is dope. Like, man, like you can't get better than that. Everybody loves a What the shoe. I have What the Jordans, What the SBs, you know what I'm saying? Like What the Prestos. Like everybody gets involved with the What the whenever you have an opportunity to get a pair of What the anythings, you know what I'm saying? And for them to do it to the Kobe 8 Protro was dope, and it's very important. I love each color and each colorway in its own right. You can see this Volt screams right here with this orange on top of this green, and then you got this blue and this purple just flowing so clean, you know what I'm saying, with like this lava type feel to it. Like, that's crazy, you know what I mean? All the way down to the mismatched soles, like, 3M, love the glow, you know what I mean? You always love the glow, and they give you a dope couple pair of extra laces. I feel like I'm going to go with these black joints when I get the opportunity, when I get these in my hand, because yeah, these are special, man. Ain't much to even say. You already know how it goes. The fit on these are true to size fit, so you don't have to switch up. It's not like the Grinch where you might have to go size up or half size up. These are very good. They fit very well, a little bit wider. So stay true to size with the fit. As far as resale goes, these were up there, won't lie, and I think they're going to probably sneak back up there because a lot of people love the hoop in these. So if you can get your hands on them right now, go ahead and do so. My size is around the 320-ish mark, which isn't too bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really mad at that, But, I feel like once basketball season comes back around, because, like I said, high schools and college is already over. But by the time October hits at the end of this year, you can expect these to be in the 400 to 500 range. So do your due diligence. If you're going to go for them, grab them now. But as always, we love anything that, any piece of Kobe's legacy and his great career, because we definitely miss him. It's been, it's crazy, man. Like, just to still think about, like, the only way you can see Kobe is like through highlights, you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, but we almost had like the second coming, because, he was a girl dad and Gigi was a hooper, you know what I mean? And she would have been at USC, you know what I mean? Right now, like, it's just crazy, you know what I mean? To even think about what could have been, you know what I mean? And just such the tragedy that happened with him and his daughter, and then the other passengers as well. So, yeah, man, this shoe is amazing. Definitely in love with it. So let me give y'all one more look. And this is like a very lightweight shoe, so I can understand why people are hooping in this, because I mean, really, to hold it, like just holding it right now, lightweight, breathable material, it makes so much sense. And when it comes to the Kobe 8 Protro, what does? These are automatic classics. You already know, man. They had to retro them, you know what I'm saying? So why are we even discussing this? Why did I even have to rate them? Guess I just had to give y'all the satisfaction of hearing me say a number. So there, you heard me. You know what I mean? Tension, classic, all the way through and through. Oh my God, these are beautiful. These are gorgeous, man. Get in the comments, let me know, how do you feel? I know there are people that do not like this shoe. I know it, so don't act like everybody's just all fans of this shoe. Like, you know what I mean? I know for a fact I've seen hatred for this shoe. So get in the comments below, really truly let me know how you feel. Talk to me, man. I'm listening. Stay focused, stay hydrated, stay hustling, stay low, and more importantly, stay out the way, man. You already know how it goes. Mind the business that pays you. Definitely live by that, you know what I mean? And by any means, keep them sneakers clean, yo. It's not a game. We outside. It's in the 80s, baby. Summer is here. Get ready. Start bringing them colors out. Bring them shoes out. And fits is coming. Be easy.